Let us see how we can find rational numbers between any two given numbers. So in the textbook it is given to find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. It's very simple and it can be obtained in a few steps. The first step that you should follow is that step 1, arrange the numbers in ascending order. Here they are already arranged, 1 and 2, right? So you can arrange them in ascending order, 1 and 2, okay, and take the difference between them. What is the difference between 1 and 2? You can calculate. Just see, it's 2 minus 1 and that is equal to 1. The difference is only 1, right? So you take the difference is equal to 1, and see how many numbers are to be obtained. There are 5 rational numbers to be obtained, right? So what you should do here is that you just divide the difference by 1 plus the number of required numbers, right? So here you can divide the difference by 5 because 5 rational numbers are required. Find 5 rational numbers, so you can divide it by 5 plus 1 and that will give you 1 by 6, right? So these things you'll have to do it in rough work, okay? So you get 1 by 6, and now your work is very simple. Just take 1 plus 1 by 6 comma 1 plus, just increment this one by 1, 2 by 6 comma 1 plus 3 by 6, 1 plus 4 by 6, 1 plus 5 by 6. That's it. These are the 5 required numbers, and you already know the law of addition. If you simplify it, then you get 6 plus 1, 7 by 6. You should write it in this form, rational form. 6 plus 1, 6 ones are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 by 6. 6 ones are 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 by 6. And then similarly we have 10 by 6. And finally 11 by 6. Now what you do is that just simplify these numbers and write them in their simplest form. Now 7 by 6 cannot be simplified, so write it as it is. 8 by 6 can be simplified because both of them go in 2's table. 2 4's are 8 and 2 3's are 6. 9 and 6 go in 3's table, so 3 3's are 9 and 3 2's are 6. 10 and 6 go in again in 2's table, so 2 5's are 10 and 2 3's are 6, and 11 by 6 cannot be simplified. So these are the required numbers. Very simple. Let us look at another example. Find 5 numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Here we again do the same thing. First of all, we calculate the difference. So difference between these two numbers is 4 by 5 minus 3 by 5, and that is equal to 4 minus 3 is 1, right? So recall the rule of subtraction of fractions. 4 minus 3 by 5, and that is equal to 1 by 5. So that is the difference, 1 by 5. And what you should do here is that you should divide this 1 by 5, which means that you should multiply the denominator. 1 by 5, multiply the denominator with the number required, the number of numbers required, that is 5 plus 1, and that is equal to 1 by 30. That is 5 into 6, and that is equal to 30. And now your work is very simple. Just select the smaller number, that is 3 by 5. 3 by 5 plus 1 by 30. That will give you your first number. And then go to 3 by 5 plus 2 by 30. You get your second number. 3 by 5 plus 3 by 30. You get your third number. 3 by 5 plus 4 by 30. You get your fourth number. And finally 3 by 5 plus 5 by 30 will give you your last number. Now you already know how to add fractions, right? So you can just take the LCM of the denominators, multiply the denominator and the numerator with that LCM, and get the sum. So the LCM of 5 and 30 is 30. So and 5 6 times 30. So 6 into 3, that will give you 18 plus 1 by 30. Then you have again 6 3's are 18 plus 2 by 30, and then 18 plus 3 by 30, and then you have 18 plus 4 by 30, and finally 18 plus 5 by 30. So the first number will be 19 by 30, second one will be 20 by 30, third one 21 by 30. Next you have 22 by 30, and finally you have 23 by 30. 19 by 30 cannot be simplified, so just write it as it is. 20 by 30 can be simplified to 2 by 3. 21 by 30 go in 3 tables, so 3 7s are 21 and 3 10s are 30. And then again this thing goes in 2's table, right? So 2 11s are 22 and 2 15s are 30. And then this thing cannot be simplified, so just write it as it is, 23 by 30. So these are the 5 numbers required. It's just simple steps. Step 1, again I am trying to recall. Step 1, take the difference. Step 2, divide the difference with 1 plus the number of numbers required. Here the difference was 1 by 5, and the next step you are dividing 1.1 by 5. 1 by 5 is to be divided with 1 plus the number of numbers required. Here 5 numbers are required, so divide 1 by 5 with 6, right? And if you follow the multiplication rule, then 1 by 5 divided by 6 is as good as 1 by 5 into 1 by 6, so you get 1 by 30 there, right? And then just take the smaller number and add this thing to it. 3 by 5 plus 1 by 30. Just take the smaller number and add 1 by 30 to it, and then just keep incrementing the numerator of the number. 1 by 30, 2 by 30, 3 by 30, 4 by 30, 5 by 30, until unless you have all the 5 numbers. So that's it. Very simple.